So, we read that apparently cycling from one ancient capital to another would be easy and quick. As good idealists, we left confident and a bit late with our long-term rental city bike, heading toward one of the most historic cities of Japan. So the first step is to make it out of Kyoto. And Kyoto is quite of a maze. Amazing and a maze. But as often for daydreamers, things don't happen like expected. And the initial 3-hour ride turned out to be an adventure. Push. With 71 days plan in Japan, we had this unique chance to immerse ourselves even more into their culture and history. Visiting Nara, Japan's first permanent capital, was definitely a must. But commuting by train from Kyoto could have been a shame, as we would have missed the opportunity to explore more of what most travelers have to leave out: the countryside. Therefore, we sat on our bikes for what we thought would be 42 kilometers.
I don't know what we thought about this biking expedition.
Why is it too long?
Not too long,
Much
but
longer than expected.
it's a bit complicated. I thought it's going to be much easier to find the route, but it's not written. Nothing is written down, or if it is, then it's in Japanese, and I cannot translate every time. This is nice.
Because once out of the center of Kyoto, the cycling road was nowhere to be found. So we kept following our GPS blindly. But sometimes it's better to trust your instinct than the GPS who brought you wherever. Even finding the cycling road didn't help us catch up on time. But we had found part of what we are looking for. The horizon, the quiet, the space, the people who wave at you. Arigato. Konnichiwa. The tea fields where the finest varieties are used for the famous matcha. In other words, the countryside. And we made it! Finally, after 2 hours and a half, we made it halfway. Nara is still far, and we are much later than expected. We are supposed to arrive now, and we are halfway. We are in trouble, no?
Why?
Time-wise.
No?
Yeah. With the night coming.
Let's see. Depends how fast you eat.
So now the main goal is to make it before night.
Good one. Sorry.
How long do we have left?
Before what? Before
How
we
many kilometers left?
I have no idea, maybe 20, 15? Yeah.
And usually the sunset
I think it was already sunset.
or the night fall around 7
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Gosh,
I told you we were gonna come in
I
dark.
need to rush. It's
You
still
never
possible.
believe me.
It's still possible.
And then I thought of your story, what you told me yesterday when you were reading, that Sylvain Tesson was attacked by monkeys in Thailand. So of course I was thinking about that.
I mean, you have monkeys in Japan, so it's
Yeah,
not
but-
impossible.
Yes.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Okay, that's the time where I start to be difficult. It's late. It's not so funny anymore, and we are struggling to find a way. Even with the GPS is bringing us to wrong direction. So let's keep going. It's pitch dark, and we finally made it after almost 6 hours. Our legs are burning, but we made it. The first step done. Everything need to remain to be done. Now need to be discovered.
Or maybe we'll stay at home.
And it's starting to rain.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tired from our 55-kilometer bike ride, we woke up late the next day, but felt less guilty as the weather was bad. And obviously, our only full day in Nara, yes, to rain. So after the rain, always comes the sun. Nara is known as the oldest capital in Japan, also known for its deer and known for its tourists. But this time we are able to be part of a wedding open to the public, and also to see some newborn right after what we think is a baptism, which was magical, even in the middle of the afternoon, full of tourists. We got lucky. Even if a place is beautiful, who hasn't felt turned off by a crowd? But at the same time, people and the display of their culture can instantly brighten your time, and you start to appreciate the place more. Great places to visit are endless in Japan. And Nara has earned his spot at the top of the list for many tourists. Even with a short-term life of 84 years, compared to the next 1,000-year-old capital of Kyoto. Some of the most important temples in Japan were built in Nara, like the Todaiji, the largest wooden building in the world in the 8th century.
Massive. Yeah.
Home to the largest bronze statue of Buddha ever made. Buddhism had a significant impact on our history, but it also created tension as the religion seems to have been more focused on acquiring wealth and power rather than saving souls. It reached its height when the powerful monk Dokyo attempted to usurp the Japanese imperial throne. To control the power of the Buddhist clergy, the capital was transferred in 784 to Nagaoka and soon after to Kyoto. Today, people don't only come to visit temples, but also to experience something quite rare in our modern world: a coexistence between humans and wild deer. Historically, they were considered divine messengers by the Shinto religion, and killing one was punishable by death. Today, they are celebrities. and after a day and a half to Nara, it's time to get back to Kyoto after a weekend trip here. It's clearly not enough, but it was way worth it, much better than we would have expected. Much more tourists than we would have expected, but much better. Thank you for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu. And see you next time.